Okay, so I've I don't need this on anymore, thank God. I've landed, oh, and it's really nice to stretch out. I've been on the boat for about, I would say, 4.5, 5 hours now, and yeah, so far so good. Really good to stretch out though. I think that's going to be a hard thing to deal with, and I just thought I'd kind of talk a little bit about the process and why this process and the kind of things that I'm doing to enhance it. So the show is about this, you know, these two women, and it's set in this lighthouse, and it's this idea of isolation and kind of potentially, you know, because we're still making it, but traveling by boat to somewhere. So I just really wanted to get an idea of what that was like, really. And I've got some, you know, and thinking about how I'd have to ration my food, so I've bought just a little, and I want it to kind of be, I didn't want it to be modern looking, obviously some things are modern looking in a plastic container, but so I'm eating with a small spoon to kind of like Survivor, like, you know, 1 teaspoon of rice a day type thing, although I don't have rice, nothing hot actually. And I've got some, somewhere, I've got some macadamia nuts, which represent, like, I wanted to explore that idea of having something, because I'm, you know, I don't know if my food will run out, but I know that I'll get probably pretty hungry, and this idea of having something that you can't get inside of. The meat is in there, I'm vegan, so not real meat obviously, but the nut flesh is inside there and it's nutritious, and if I'm really hungry it's going to really be hard to not eat this, but I can't crack it. So I'm interested in really going there with my psyche. I'm not afraid as an actor to really go there in my psyche. It's kind of like that thing, that Big Brother thing that they did in that house, but it was like that reality show where they weren't allowed to sleep, and kind of what that does to you. And you know, that's why I've got the video camera, because I want to really explore, you know, bring it on. If I get a bit psycho, you know, like, bring it on for the character. So, you know, ideally, maybe I'll go a bit psycho and throw all my food overboard and not be able to eat for a few days. And to have a macadamia nut that is enticing me with its food that I can't get into. I can't get into it. So, but having said that, I'm really interested in, because apparently there's like hundreds of types of edible seaweed in New Zealand. So, like, so far I've only been able to find small pieces, but I reckon, I mean, it would be pretty nutritious. It's actually not very tasty. It doesn't taste like anything. It's not like the stuff you get from the organic store. But you know, like resourcefulness, and yeah, we'll see what happens, I guess. I mean, I don't have any plans for this. I've never done this before. Obviously Julia's not that keen on the idea. Far out, it's cold too. I don't think I've bought enough clothes. But I'm really glad that I bought the video camera, because it's so nice to talk to someone. Which is, you know, it's going to be interesting to explore this and see what happens. It's a beautiful inlet here though that I've found. Not sure where I am. I'm trying to bring a map, and I'm trying to forget that actually I'm only going a little bit up out of Auckland Harbour. You know, to me at the moment I'm like, Auckland? What?